What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now, today we're going to be checking out some search and destroy gameplay, and I'm going to be using the MP5 as usual. That's the weapon I like to use when I need to sweat it out. You know what I'm saying? It just has high damage, good recoil, good range, all around just a very overpowered weapon. But we're going to be playing on Backlot, which I will probably say is one of my most favorite maps in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's very sad that the best maps in this game are all remastered, but and that's just how it goes in this video game, you know what I'm saying? But guys, today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty 2020 once again, and it's actually been some more leaked information about the title of this video game. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be saying, well, why are you going to complain about this? Why are you angry about this? We don't even know if this is true, and it's just the title of the video game. Like, honestly, who cares? But to me, I want to see a little originality out of Call of Duty 2020, and apparently the leaked name for this next Call of Duty title is just going to be Call of Duty Black Ops. Literally the same exact name as Call of Duty Black Ops 1. Like, identical. Now, like I said, to a lot of people, that probably doesn't trigger you. That probably does not annoy you. And I can understand that because, like I said, it's just the title. I mean, the title doesn't really, determine if the gameplay is going to be good or if it's going to be a solid game in general. It has nothing to do with it. But it does show the lack of creativity that these developers have for this title. And that altogether worries me because if they can't even come up with a creative title for their video game, how are they going to make anything creative in the video game as it is? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of depressing that, if this is going to be the name, of course, we don't know if it's 100% true, but it's kind of depressing to see that this is the option that they're going with, Call of Duty Black Ops. And you can kind of see that they're trying to run off of the same hype train that Call of Duty Modern Warfare ran off of, As long as it has a familiar name that everybody knows about, it's going to get hyped up. I guarantee it. They're going to release this trailer. It's going to be called Call of Duty Black Ops. They're going to have multiple players, or not players, multiple characters from the old school Call of Duty Black Ops 1 campaign that's going to show remastered in the new Call of Duty Black Ops. So that's how they're going to hype everybody up. They're going to show old school characters. They're going to call it Call of Duty Black Ops. And it's just going to get everybody hyped up. Everybody's going to be excited. The same thing happened with Modern Warfare. They showed Price. Right with Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the same exact name as Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. They just dropped the 4 and said Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Those two things together made a lot of people really excited. They thought that this was going to be returning to the roots of Call of Duty. You saw one of your favorite characters in the whole Modern Warfare series, along with probably the most recognizable name in the whole Call of Duty franchise. So it is definitely a genius marketing, scheme or marketing strategy, I guess I should say, when it comes for Activision, So I can't blame them for using Call of Duty Black Ops as their main title. It's just, like I said, the lack of creativity is killing me. I don't want to see them have to rely on stuff like this every single year. What are they going to call the next Infinity Ward game, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2? And then the next Treyarch game, Call of Duty Black Ops 2? Are they going to give us any new names, any new titles, anything unique for the Call of Duty franchise? Or are they just going to literally copy and paste all of their titles that they've already made just to get people to come back because, nostalgia is a bitch, you know what I'm saying? It's depressing. It's very depressing. And I can see where Activision is coming from not wanting to, make a brand new title. Because every time they do something like that, the game usually flops. Let's be honest here. I think I don't think it's anymore really any other games that really branched off from the the original names, Modern Warfare and Black Ops. There was a World at War, but that was like very early on, and that was a huge success, but that was very, very early on. We're talking about maybe next gen console. So there was Call of Duty Ghost, there was Advanced Warfare, and there was Infinite Warfare, and arguably a lot of people did enjoy some of those games, but I would say the mass majority of the people who played all those titles absolutely hated them. Like I said, Advanced Warfare, not my favorite, and definitely not a lot of people's favorites games. Infinite Warfare, I enjoyed it, but like I said, so many people despised that game, and the dislikes on the trailer were just out of this world. Call of Duty Ghost, a lot of people know this already, just tons of people already hate that title. You see what I'm saying? A lot of the titles that they make that don't, relate to the original franchises usually flop. They usually don't do too well. And my guess is that because they're, renaming them to a different thing, the gameplay in their eyes has to be drastically different from the other titles, which it doesn't have to be, but that's usually how they do it. Infinite Warfare, very different from any Modern Warfare game you've ever played, or any game by Infinity Ward just in general. Advanced Warfare, very out of this world. We've never seen a jetpack Call of Duty game before, so it was very unique and interesting. Call of Duty Ghost, definitely an interesting, unique take on the Modern Warfare series. Had would say similar large-scale maps, but it added a lot of different things into the mix. They added a lot of different animations and stuff. They basically changed the whole formula of the game. All these titles had different gameplay mechanics. I don't know why they do that, but what I want to see out of Call of Duty, I want them to basically make a amazing game that doesn't have to revolve around these old school titles to bring people back to buy it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see them be able to make something like Call of Duty Cold War. If they stuck with that name and they made a banger of a video game, that would be outstanding. That would be awesome to see. A different name being actually positive, because like I said, we haven't seen any positivity out of a different branded video game that comes from the Call of Duty franchise. Every single time the franchise releases a game that doesn't relate to Black Ops or Modern Warfare, 9 times out of 10 the community will either hate it or the game will flop. I would love to see a game though that definitely branches off, try something different, and I would love to see it succeed. That would be very interesting, very unique, and honestly, it would be just a breath of fresh air for a lot of Call of Duty players. Because like I said, all these years, we just see the same thing over and over and over again. Treyarch, I mean, they've been on the same Black Ops path for ages. The games don't even relate to each other anymore. Like, Black Ops 4 didn't even have a campaign, but they still called it Black Ops 4. They were claiming that's supposed to be the ultimate Black Ops game, you know, a mixture of everything together, which it really did not turn out to be. You know, it was not a mixture of all the Black Ops 1, 2, 3, 4. It was not like that. It was just a completely different beast of a video game, but they still called it Black Ops 4. You know, Treyarch never branches off from their titles. Modern Warfare, at least they experimented a little bit. You know, after Modern Warfare 3, they tried Ghost, they tried Infinite Warfare, and then obviously after those 2 games flopped, they just said, forget it, we're not doing that anymore. We're just going to call it Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Call it quits there. And then the Black Ops series, obviously Treyarch, they just never changed the name. They keep it Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4. And now with the next game, Black Ops. Wow, how creative. Because I guess you can't get any more numbers down. So let's just restart the whole series again. Oh my god. Like I said, I understand that a lot of you people are probably going to be angry at me for complaining about this, or just going to think I'm stupid for complaining about this. I completely understand. I really do, but it's tiny things like this, tiny details that really annoy me, because like I said, if they're that lazy to not think of a new title for their video game, how do you know if they're going to make this game good in general? If they can't even come up with a new catchy title, how do you know they're going to be able to come out with new catchy maps? How do you know if they're going to be able to come out with new catchy guns, new catchy attachments, new anything? How do you even know if this game is going to be good if they can't even get the first thing in a video game right, the title? You see what I'm saying? It just seems a little awkward that they just can't branch out. Neither one of them, whether it's Infinity Ward or Treyarch, it doesn't matter who it is. They can never branch out and make something different or unique. They just have to rely on their old school franchises in order to keep these new games pumping and getting cash for them. And also, if this title is true for Call of Duty 2020, well, if they call it Call of Duty Black Ops, that will just further confirm that what my personal idea is that they're going to copy everything that Infinity Ward did. You know, that was my initial idea, and that's what I was really worried about, because I thought that, you know, since usually the development studios like to copy one another, I thought that, you know, Treyarch is going to make Call of Duty 2020 almost identical to Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which is good and bad. A lot of people did enjoy Modern Warfare, but for a lot of people as well, Modern Warfare was just not the best bet. And that's rough, you know, that's rough on a lot of people. And if Call of Duty Black Ops is the main title, that means they're already copying Infinity Ward as it is, because Infinity Ward, as you know, called this game Call of Duty Modern Warfare, just like Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. And if, you know, Treyarch calls it Call of Duty Black Ops, just like Call of Duty Black Ops 1, then we're in for a very rough treat when it comes to the gameplay, because that means Treyarch is pretty much copying the original formula of Infinity Ward, which means we'll probably be seeing ground war, we'll probably be seeing 10v10, very large-scale maps, bad design on the maps as well. We'll probably be seeing a lot of negative things for this title. But I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. I want to stay positive about this title. I want to try to think something good is going to come out of it. But I don't know, guys. It's just looking like Treyarch is going to be pretty lazy this year with their current title, and that's never good for the community. But guys, if you could do me a massive favor, make sure you go down into the comment section and leave your opinions down below. Are you okay with the title being Call of Duty Black Ops, or are you like me and you want something different? Honestly, I thought Call of Duty Cold War was a really cool title. I was really vibing with that, but Like I said, Activision knows what's best for the money, and clearly I understand as well, Black Ops, that will get a lot of sales. It's understandable. I just want them to be a little, original. I would really like that with Call of Duty. But guys, if you enjoyed today's commentary, make sure you go ahead and leave a like. And if you hated it, by all means, you can go ahead and dislike it. If you do want to chat with me or anything like that, you can always follow me over on Twitter, @JbowenDaMan. And also, I do live stream from time to time over on Twitch, @JbowenDaMan as well. Thank you guys for checking out this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.